Welcome to LoveBugBookClub.
Hi everybody, it's Leanne.
And Johanna.
And today we're going to read a book called Ghost Cat. Ghost Cat, written by Eve Bunting and illustrated by Kevin M. Barry. I'm a cat, a ghost cat. My name is Sailor Boy. I live in the Port Carrick Lighthouse with my friend Miss Maggie McCullen. She has been the lighthouse keeper for many years. I was her ordinary cat once, and when I passed away, I made my decision not to leave, so here I am. The people in Port Carrick are proud of Miss Maggie. She keeps that big light going, they say. Never misses a night. Without her, there'd be boats smashed to pieces on the rocks. You can't count the lives Miss Maggie and her light have saved. Boats often pass close to the lighthouse and sound their horns to thank her. Aye, the people of Port Carrick murmur, but it's a terrible, lonely life she lives out there, all by herself in that lighthouse. They don't know about me, Sailor Boy. I can be visible or invisible, whichever and whenever I choose. It's fun. I like daytimes in the lighthouse. I like nighttimes more. When the sun sets red on the horizon and dusk drapes itself over the ocean, our duties begin. Miss Maggie and I climb the 50 steps round and round and round to the lighthouse tower. She does all she needs to do to start the big beacon so that it shines its warning across the dark ocean. I watch. I know it all by heart. Miss Maggie pets me. You could run this lighthouse by yourself, Sailor Boy. You're one smart cat. I know. Now and then we have visitors who pay to see the lighthouse. Imagine! I make myself invisible and tease them with ghostly purrs or a little scratch at an ankle. Sometimes I even tug on a shoelace till it comes loose or drag a tissue out of an open purse. Such fun to watch their faces. Miss Maggie sees, she frowns at me and I stop. But one day a man stepped on my ghost tail and I let out a howl. The visitors stared all around and someone said in a scared whisper, "What was that?" Miss Maggie calmed them. "Oh, sometimes a crow lands on top of the tower and screeches." All was well again, except for my tail. Time passes, visitors come and go. Today Sissy Curry, a niece to Miss Maggie, has come for a visit. I thought she was a little foolish, for I could see a storm was brewing. She was to leave before dark, but it's dark already and the wind is screaming and the sea is snarling at the rocks. Now she has to stay the night. I stay invisible. Sometimes visitors make too much of a fuss over me. "Sissy," Miss Maggie says, "it's time for me to go up and light the light." She leaves her niece at the kitchen fire with a cup of hot cocoa. Then she and I hurry up the steps to the tower, round and round and round. But catastrophe! In her haste, Miss Maggie trips on step 30 and can't get up. "It's my ankle," she groans. "It might be broken." "Sissy," she calls. "Sissy, come and help me! Sissy, Sissy!" But her niece can't hear her through the shriek of the wind and the battering of the waves. I take a minute to comfort my friend, laying my face against hers. Then I become visible and leap down all the steps to fetch Sissy. "Oh my," she says, "I didn't know Aunt Maggie had a cat." She tries to pet me. I have to make her understand what has happened. I run to the steps and back, mewing as loudly as I can. "Run and come back, run and come back. Please, please, Sissy, listen to what I am telling you." At last she understands and follows me to the steps, up, up, round and round and round. She sees Miss Maggie. "Oh, Aunt Maggie, hold on to me. I will try to get you down." But Miss Maggie gasps, "No, no, child. Go up and light the beacon. There are lives at stake." "I don't know how," Sissy begins. But Miss Maggie's voice is more forceful. "Go. Sailor Boy will show you." "Your cat?" "Yes." I run ahead of her up the rest of the steps. The lighthouse seems to rock in the gusts of wind. The big beacon stands dark and still. I know what to do. I jump to where the matches are kept and then to the wick, touching each with my paw. Back and forth, back and forth. Finally, Sissy understands. Hallelujah! She lights the wick and the great beacon comes to life, cutting through the dark night and shining out its warning beam. You're wonderful, Sissy tells me. I think she is too. We hurry down to see Miss Maggie. Is it lit, she asks. It is, Sissy says. Now we'll take care of you. In the kitchen, she wraps cold rags on Miss Maggie's ankle. The wind blasts around the walls and Sissy has to shout. Soon as the storm has passed, I'll go fetch Dr. Smith. And I can stay for a while and look after you and the light, now that your extraordinary cat has shown me how. But I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, he's around, Miss Maggie smiles at invisible me. Sometimes he just likes to disappear. I suppose maybe I am extraordinary, but who wants to be ordinary? The end. Thanks for sharing a story with us. We'll see you next time.
Please like and subscribe.